Hello everyone. So this video is actually going to be the first of what I hope is many. I have subscribed to The Economist. It's a very accurate, well-known news publication. And people often ask me what was the most interesting stuff to read about it. And so I thought I'd start making these videos highlighting the issues I read. It's a once per week magazine publication. So over here we're going to go over organizations, the think tanks that are mentioned, security issues. I'm going to talk a little bit about the elections that's coming up in Turkey. So these are the organizations here. I'm not going to actually go through and name all of these think tanks, but some of the more interesting ones. Low Institute comes out with this thing called the Asian Power Index. There's the Center for Strategic and International Studies. That's actually a common one. Insight Crime is a good one. And me and my buddy Isaac are probably going to be loving the Global Initiative Against Transnational Crime. Can't wait to read some of their publications. Now on to what's one of the biggest security issues of our day. There has been over 108,000 opioid deaths in the United States since August. Oh my God, I cannot believe that. Fentanyl is one of the main opioids that's being abused, and it can't be reversed with Narcan like most traditional opioids. 40% of the Sinaloa cartel's money now comes from drugs. The rest is extortion, so even if drugs are taken away, these gangs would actually still have a lot of power. Syria is the largest supplier of Captagon. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's I believe, a synthetic drug that's being made in the Middle East. Part of it goes to fund Hezbollah. Congressional Research Service did a interesting article that talked about this, so I'm going to have a link to that PDF in the description. Election in Turkey. So what if Erdogan loses? That's what everybody's questioning right here. So Turkey, because it has a lot of political parties, rarely does somebody get over 50% of the vote. And if you don't get over 50% of the vote in some places, and even some places in the United States, you have what's called a runoff election. So that means, let's say there's 9 political parties. You've got 2 candidates, one who got 45% of the vote, the other that got 35. You'd eliminate 7 of those parties and their runners, and you just do another election. Polling, though, does indicate that Erdogan is going to be victorious in this election. Yeah, he's that stereotype Middle Eastern strongman, if you will. Cool stuff. So notable researchers, Michael Beckley and Hal Brons, 3 ingredients of power, and they're saying that China is at peak power right now and they're going to level off, but we've been hearing that before. They come up with economic heft, productive efficiency, and military might. I actually found out that there was a formula for calculating a country's power that was created by a CIA person named Ray Klein. I'm not even going to really get into it because I don't honestly understand that. I don't know what those letters stand for. But either way, this has been some of the more interesting aspects of the last issue of The Economist, not this week's issue that arrived on Sunday, and it might have arrived on Saturday, and I'm actually reading it today.